Okay, so here's the scenario, right? Your homegirl hits you up. She's like, girl, I got a last minute reservation to the best restaurant in town. You got 30 minutes to get ready. Pull up in the monster automobile gangsta. So your girl's about to pull up and she's like, time is of the essence. So what do? You panic. But don't, baby girl, I got you. In this video, I'm going to show you how to accomplish this gorgeous, sweet, glamorous, very, very simple makeup look. And best of all, affordable. Save your coins, boo-boo. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up and click subscribe to make sure you support your girl and this channel. And let's get into it, because we got to go. So here you go. I'm starting my timer. We got 15 minutes and start. First, I'm gonna go in with concealer. I'm not gonna use foundation because we're in a rush, girl, okay? So Fit Me Maybelline in the color 45 Tan. I really, really, really love this concealer, and this has a bit of a red undertone, so it also automatically cancels out any hyperpigmentation. So I'm focusing it here because I do have a little bit of darkness around my lips. I am using my Mario Badescu, my handy dandy e.l.f. sponge, and this helps to blend, and it's very moisturizing too, this face lotion, facial spray, so it's also helping not have a cakey finish. So we're taking care of blemishes. We're not going to go in with full coverage makeup, and I'm using it on my eyes as well to kind of neutralize the color on my eyes and kind of prepare for my eyeshadow as well. So I'm just gonna go in and see if there's any blemishes, see that I want to hide, because we want to give the idea of a full coverage without doing it because we don't have time. So I'm going in with a slightly darker color that's much closer to my skin tone. This is in the color 50 Cafe, and I'm just gonna cover blemishes real quick, like this one here. Not too many. Maybe go back over my darkness here and just blend that out. I personally don't even really like the feel of foundation on my skin, which is weird to say for someone who loves makeup and who has been doing makeup for years, but I could do without. So, sorry, I went in with the L'Oreal Infallible Longwear Shaping Stick, but it's a foundation in a stick, okay? And this is the color 411 Chestnut. I'm taking the booty of my sponge to blend this contour slash bronzer. And on my nose, I'm doing this way, so it automatically creates this contour here, but it's nice and soft. This is why I like to contour my nose this way, because it's not harsh, and especially when people see you in person, it doesn't look like you got two lines running down your nose. It's just like a soft shadow, and this is my preferred way to contour your nose. So this brought color to my face, as you can see. I'm blending it, but not too much, because I want it to show, okay? Because again, we don't have full coverage, so we're maximizing everything we use. So that's for that. I gotta set it, but I do want to go a little bit lighter under the eyes because we still want it to be a little bit glam, right? So I'm gonna go in with the NYX Born to Glow concealer. This is in the color True Beige. Now this is really bright, so we're gonna focus it right here, and as you can tell, like I'm really staying in my inner corner here because this is really bright, honey. Oh girl, this is bright. And we could do maybe a little bit here just to add some color on the tip on the nose, a little bit on my chin with the same sponge. And I'm going down alongside my nose to kind of like reinforce the concealer a little bit, but I am gonna go in and blend it because again, I don't like it looking too harsh. I'm spreading it out just a little bit to brighten this whole area. This. All right, and now I'm going to set it with the medium deep. That's the color 30 medium deep. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. Love this powder. This is a great dupe for the Laura Mercier, because it's very soft, very creamy powder. And I'm gonna go right underneath my eyes with it. The Born to Glow concealer was very, very yellow, and this powder has a little bit more of a red tint, so it balances it out. And this powder, even though I didn't put product here, it has coverage. It's still covering imperfections. And I'm leaving the areas where I used my foundation stick to bronze, because I'm going to set it with this Morphe bronzer. And this is in the color Trailblazer. And I know my face looks pale right now, but I promise you, so now we're bronzing with this powder. This will add color back. But also when we set with the facial mist, it will make sense. I like to go in the inner corner here of my eyes. I bring the bronzer all the way down. Girl, we got 5 minutes left, 5.5 minutes. So for blush, I just discovered this blush by e.l.f. This is a blush palette. Gorgeous, gorgeous palette. I mean, get your hands on this. I'm gonna go in with this pretty pink. It looks very bright right now, but I promise you it's pink. It's a very, very light pink. And okay, I put too much, but it's okay. We going glam. It has reflector in it, which acts kind of like a highlighter too. It blends out, but it's very pretty, very, very flirty. And I'm using it all over my cheeks. I look crazy right now, but I promise it'll make sense in a bit. I promise. I'm gonna go on top of it with this a little bit darker pink, more on the edges. I just love the look. And a little bit on my nose and a little bit on my forehead to add color to my face. So let's do brows because we look crazy. This is the NYX brow stick, I believe it's called, in the color Espresso Micro Brow. My favorite, hands down. On my eyes, I'm gonna go in with this palette. This is the Maybelline Soda Pop. There's this gorgeous color at the bottom. I can't wait to use this. It's the Cherry Cola. I'm gonna go in with my finger and we're gonna put it all over our lids. This will add instant glam to your look. I mean, instant, honey. Look at this gorgeous color. Woo. And you kind of gotta go back and forth with it just to add a little bit more pigment. Oh, so pretty. And again, this is affordable. You will find this at Walmart, at a drugstore. If you're in the States, probably Target or CVS. And then I'm gonna use a smaller brush and I'm gonna go in with, there's a color called Cherry Pop, which is this dark purpley color, and I'm gonna put it right underneath my eyes. I'm gonna use a flat but still fluffy brush, and we're gonna bring that down. And now I'm not really careful. And I'm bringing it in the corners and on top here, just to add depth. As you can see. Am I gonna have time for lashes? I'm gonna use these Double Wispies by Ardell. Gorgeous. And I'm quickly going to add some black liner. This is Scandalized 24 Hours. Love this liner. And I'm gonna add some at the top too because the lashes don't seem to be long enough for my eyes, so I just added some black to fill in the beginning. And now, oh my god, this looks pretty. Lips, real quick. I'm gonna use the Cold Brew lip liner by NYX. Gorgeous, gorgeous color, kind of like a neutral brown, I would say. If you're familiar with Cork by MAC, this is kind of a dupe. And we're gonna do a quick gloss. This is my favorite drugstore lip gloss. Supernatural by Revlon. Just gorgeous, gorgeous color. Do I have time? Ah, I think I still have a minute. We're gonna spray our face with Mario Badescu. And this will just melt everything together. And we're gonna set everything in place for all night with this Maybelline Lasting Fix. And there we go. If we have a few seconds left, we can use the mascara CoverGirl Total Tease at the bottom. How we looking? Time's up. We did it. Oh my goodness, we did it. Under, what, 16 minutes to be fair? And we got ourselves a gorgeous, gorgeous final look. Dewy and yet still very sultry and long lasting. This will last you all night. Everything came together and it almost looks like full coverage, but I would say it's a medium coverage because we did go in with a couple concealers, a foundation stick as a bronzer, right? So that's coverage, and the powder's on top of it. So you got a flawless base, gorgeous sultry eye makeup look, very simple lip combination that you can retouch throughout the night, and just it came together beautifully. Like, let me know if you agree. If you do agree, give me a thumbs up. Support this channel, support your girl. And if you have questions, let me know in the comments. And I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching. I love you guys, and stand tall in life and in love. Well, on that note, I'm gonna go because I look good. Girl, I gotta go. Ooh.